Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
All right, let's do this thing.
It was on a Wednesday morning, getting right into the groove. I met up with Catherine Del Mundo, Food Safety Program Manager at the Department of Environmental Health, and Veneer Raimundo, Public Health Officer 1 in training.
You're cooking right now?
It's their regularly scheduled public health inspection. In the spotlight, Burger King in Tumon.
First and foremost, when we do our inspection, we come in, we introduce ourselves, we show our badges, just to show them that we are from the Division of Environmental Health.
That's the easy part. Del Mundo says it takes on average 2 to 4 hours to conduct a report. Our first task, looking at the restaurant's health certificates and making sure all employees are trained in food safety.
Ask them while we're going around, health certificates they have to have. So with the health certificate, a copy should be posted up by the establishment, but also the original should be carried by the employees themselves.
I see. And if caught without that health cert, Del Mundo says the fine could be as much as $300
per person. Yes.
Wow.
So it's very important.
Lucky thing these employees came prepared. And after washing our hands for 20 seconds, or the time it takes to sing the happy birthday song with soap and hot water, we are ready to inspect, looking for clean facilities and safe practices.
Wow, that's a great process. You do this how many times a day?
Once every an hour, after break, after trashing out, after
That's it.
Making our way to the coldest section of the kitchen, we learn about keeping food safely refrigerated. A rule of thumb: if the food is in the fridge for more than 24 hours, it must have a date.
Cold holding temperatures are required to be 41 and below.
Orange juice, milk, lettuce.
With them, they're actually a lot more strict. The date marking regulation says that it's 7 days, but they use 5 days. So
Nice.
very good.
Now we join the staff on the assembly counter. Del Mundo always sanitizes her probe thermometer before sticking it into hamburgers or other warm, ready-to-eat foods. And when the lettuce, tomatoes, or even ham are cut too thin, the infrared technology comes in handy.
Not all food products are required to meet a certain temperature. It's only food that are considered potentially hazardous food because they're basically food that will allow pathogens to grow.
Point and press.
There we go. So you're taking the surface temperature.
The secret recipe to food safety is getting just the right temperature. Our food safety experts say that when they miss the mark, it can be corrected.
Miss Gemma, was this just from the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what, since it's not meeting the temperature, because right now it's 48 and above, can we just go ahead and discard it and we can have that as corrected on the spot?
That's one deficiency, but the lettuce was an easy fix. However, Del Mundo says some messes like roach infestations or sewage leaks take time to be corrected. That is, if the restaurant follows through with public health's recommendations. In recent months, restaurants, convenience stores, and multiple food vendors at shops that get heavy foot traffic were forced to stop operations. Many found in violation after signs of roaches and rodents, among other shortfalls. Those businesses have since cleaned up and allowed to reopen. But even the lack of staff and her multiple administrative duties makes Del Mundo's job to follow up and inspect challenging.
Now we have 1, 2, 3, I believe like at least 4 staff that are able to go out and conduct inspections. But inspections are not the only job that we do. We also handle programs. Like for example, I handle the food safety program, and so a lot of my time is focusing with the administrative work.
Though we reported on the many food establishments receiving more than 40 demerits, resulting in immediate closures, our inspection at this Burger King did meet the standard for cooking safe food. So we left them with a well-deserved A-grade rating. Reporting for KUAM News Network, I'm Carmen Victoria Terlahi.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.